sure, yeah. So my name's Jay, I'm from Manchester in the UK, and I'm here for a hair transplant. I feel okay actually. I felt a little bit nervous today, on and off, but you know, I feel fine now. I feel fine.
Okay, you are going to be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Sorry.
about it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
First of all, we would like to thank you for being with us today. Could you please share your country and tell us about why you choose Clinic Centre for your medical treatment?
Yeah, so I'm from Manchester in the UK. So obviously came here for a hair transplant. For the last year or so, I've been looking into different clinics and which one to use. Obviously, there's a lot of choices, so I spent hours and hours detailing different pros and cons to different clinics and trying to figure out which one was the best one to use. I had a consultation with Clinic Centre. They came over to the UK in December last year, so I'd already had a face-to-face consultation with people from the Clinic Centre, so I just decided to go with these guys. Yeah.
How was your overall experience with us?
Overall, it was good. There was some things which made it not as good as I expected. Mainly the language barrier. It was quite stressful on the day of the operation because nobody, throughout the mainstay of the operation was able to speak English, so that was quite stressful. Overall, it was good. It's been a good experience.
So how was your communication with your doctor, patient service coordinator and host?
The communication from this end, I'm in the hotel at the moment, so in terms of with you two, to be honest, has been brilliant. No issues with that. But outside of the communication with both of you guys, so host and the host, is that right? And then nurse, obviously based at the hotel. Outside of that, the communication, if I'm perfectly honest, was really poor, which I think made the experience quite stressful on the day. So yeah. Because for example, on the day of the transplant, I was trying to ask who is the trichologist, who is the person that's completing the operation, and nobody knew what I was saying. So I was quite stressed and anxious and worrying what's happening, and obviously nobody could tell me. So that side of it, I think the negative experiences could have all been so much more positive if there was just somebody there that was able to translate, or I think it would have made it a lot better. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on accommodation?
The hotel's amazing. The hotel's brilliant. It's really, really luxurious. There's room service, the staff are very friendly, very helpful. Thankfully, I felt quite unwell yesterday after the operation, so I was able to just order room service for food and drinks and stuff, and so yeah, I can't fault the accommodation at all.
What do you think could have been better?
Purely just like I say, the communication aspect. So for me personally, I wouldn't travel to another country for any sort of surgery like this again without having a translator there, even if I expected that was going to happen. That might have been my mistake, I don't know. But like I say, that need for knowing what was going on really affected my experience. So I would say that would be the thing that I would kind of, suggest to anyone thinking about doing the same. Yeah.
It's early results now, but how do you feel about your procedure so far?
I think I'm pleased with with what I can see so far in terms of, assuming that everything in terms of the recovery and the grafts, survive or whatever, and they harvest how they should do, then I'm going to be really, really pleased with the outcome. So I think from what I can see so far, definitely, all looks good.
For people who might go through with the same procedure?
I mean, I would say sort of be very confident in the clinic that you're choosing, which I was when I chose Clinic Centre, and like I say, I'd done a lot of research and a lot of asking lots of questions, and but having that confidence in, obviously you go into another country, you are very vulnerable, the nature of what's happening, so that language barrier, like I say, was an issue. So if you can do whatever you can to reduce that, I would say to do so if you can. Like I say, for me in future, if I was to do this again, which I probably will in the future, for probably not a hair transplant, but I wouldn't rule it out again, but I would just be making sure that I am able to communicate with the people that are around me, because I think it's so important to how you feel and how things go. So yeah, just be sure that you can communicate, really, is the main one.
Thank you for being with us again.
Yeah, alright, no worries, thank you.
I'm glad it's done with, I'm glad it's over. I'm ready to go home.
Yes.
And I'm excited to see the results and see obviously what it looks like when the swelling's gone down and when the hair starts growing through, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to look like when it's finished.
Thank you.
So far I'm pleased with how it looks in terms of where the hairline will be.
Okay.
I'm pleased with the amount of grafts that was used in terms of filling the gaps that I had. Also there was some done on my crown and stuff, so I'm pleased with what I think the result will look like. So hopefully it will look how I'm expecting it to.
Okay. Thank you, thanks so much.